To register to attend RYLA, you first need to create an account on the RYLA website at greatplainsryla.org. If you go up to this menu here on the top of the web page and you hover over Login, Create an Account is there. Click on that, fill in the basic information. Everything with an asterisk is required. When you create your password, it'll tell you whether or not it's strong, and it needs to be strong. And by strong, I mean something with an upper, something with a lower, something with a number, and at least 10 characters long. Generally will get you a strong password. But as you type it in, it'll tell you whether it's strong or not. Okay, now that tells me that it's a good password. To make it strong, I just add a special character and it becomes a strong password. And then it'll tell you if they match, it'll continue to tell you it's a strong password. You must click this CAPTCHA down here on the bottom, put a check in this box here. It may or may prompt you for additional information. If you get a green check mark, you're good to go. You can click register. Once you register, you'll get a confirmation email at the email address that you stated up here. And then that's just basically allowing you to either create a new password or just to have a documentation that your account was created successfully. Once you're done with that, it'll return you back to this page. And now you can click Login and log into RYLA's web page using your username and password that you just created. And here you'll have possibility of another little math challenge or a security issue to make sure that you're not a computer trying to log into the web page. Click Login. Now after you've logged into the site, it's going to take you to the back end. You can save your password on your computer if you want to save it on your computer. But then what you're going to want to do is you want to go back to the front end of the web page, go to up here to the top, click on Great Plains RYLA, then visit site. And now you're logged in, and now you can create your application. If you go to Students and then 2017 RYLA application, you will land on the page that allows you to create your application. And again, fill in all the information as best as you can. Those with the red asterisks, as in here, are required fields. They're required to be entered. The mailing address is down here on this next line. For some reason it's showing up down there. I'm not sure why, but put in your home number with the area code, mobile number if you have one, and then again put in your email address. Confirm your email address again to make sure that you've entered it properly. And then you should be able to start working on your application. Fill in the appropriate information, either in using the drop-down choices or type in the relevant information that matches your criteria. And continue down until you're finished with the application. Now this application process may take you a little bit of time to think about. What I would encourage you to do is to click this button down here on the bottom that says Save Draft before you submit it. So you can save this, and I'll show you here if you log out or you leave the web page. So I'm just going to open another web page here, and I'm going to close this one out. Actually, let me log out of this one. To log out, you can go back up here and click Log Out. And then if I close this, and I come back to it later on, so I'm going to go back to Great Plains RYLA. You'll see I'm not logged in here. To log back in, again, click on Login. Again, fill in your information. You're going to log in with the username and password, so click here. Put in your information from your registration, and again, that password that you created. Again, check this box, make sure you're not a robot, and then log in. Now, once you log back in, you can go back and complete your application. I'll show you here. So once I'm logged in, I'm going to go back and visit the site, and I'm going to go back to the application page. And on my application, you'll see the information that I completed or started to complete is already still completed. So now I can go down here and keep on working on my application. Down here in these questions that have this block space, you can type in here, just continue typing, and there's no need to hit return or use paragraph spaces. You've got 100 words or less here, 200 words or less in this section, 200 words or less in this section. This one here is a little longer, 400 words, and then 200 words here. So those will take you a little bit longer to fill those out. I would encourage you to be as complete as possible. That'll help the people that are reviewing the applications. And then once again, save draft until you're finished doing all this. Once you're completely done and you're ready to submit your application, then you can click Submit, and it'll go to the approval committee. If you want to print a copy for yourself, you can click this button, and it'll print the page out as a PDF document. Hopefully this helps a little bit. If you need any additional help, on the very bottom of the screen should be, no, it's not there. You can get a hold of your RYLA representative, and they can reach out and help me.